In this video, we're going to look at the concept of acids and bases for chemistry. Alright, this will be an introductory video for acids and bases for chemistry. Alright, so after going through this video, you understand the basics of acid and bases for chemistry. So ensure you stay to the very end of this video because acid and bases, they are very important for chemistry. Having known that, let's go into the details of this video. Alright, so we are looking at acids and basis. Okay, now let's begin with the concept of pH scale. Okay, now this is very important. All right, when you are dealing with acid and bases, now pH scale is simply a scale that measures the degree of acidity or alkalinity of a solution. Okay, a pH scale is a scale that measures the degree of acidity or alkalinity of a solution. Okay, now note that the pH scale ranges from 0 to 14. All right, so let's assume that this is our pH scale. Okay, now it ranges from 0 to 14. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Alright, so the pH scale ranges from 0 to 14. Take note of this. Okay, now let's look at how to determine the measurement of the pH scale for acid and bases. Now, in this pH scale, note that the lower the scale, the more acidic the solution is. Alright, now this is the neutral point. Now, a pH scale of 7 shows that the solution is neutral. It's neither acidic nor alkaline. Okay, now if we are proceeding from 6 to 0, this shows that the solution is acidic. Now note that a solution of pH scale within, let's say, 3 and below is said to be a very strong acidic solution. Alright, so that solution is said to be very strong acidic, whereas a solution of, let's say, 4 to 6 is said to be a weak acidic solution. So as you go down the pH scale from 3 below, the more acidic the solution will be. As you proceed forward from 4 to 6, the weaker the solution will be in terms of acid. So the solution will be weakly acidic. Okay, whereas from here, as you go forward on the pH scale, the more alkaline or strongly alkaline the solution will be. All right, so here, let's say if you proceed from 8 to, let's say, 11, okay, from 8 to 11, you are having a weakly alkaline solution, whereas from 12 to 14, you are said to have a very strong alkaline solution. Okay, guys, so take note of what is happening here. Very important. Okay, as you're going from 8 to, let's say, 11, you're having a weak alkaline solution. As you go from 12 to 14, you're having a strong alkaline solution. Very, very important, guys. So you should be able to interpret what is happening on the pH scale in measuring the degree of acidity or alkalinity of a solution. Okay, now let's look at the concept of acid properly. Now, acid. Okay, now an acid is simply a substance that dissolves in water to produce a hydrogen ion as the only positive ion. Alright, this is the general definition of an acid. It's a substance that dissolves in water to produce a hydrogen ion as the only positive ion. Now, let's look at the physical properties of an acid. An acid has a sour test. Okay, so it has the sour test. Another physical property of an acid is that concentrated acid is corrosive. Okay, concentrated acid is what? Corrosive. That's when you have more of an acid in a solution than the solvent. Alright, so when you have much acid inside water than the water itself, you see that that solution will be what? Corrosive. So concentrated acid is what? Corrosive. Concentrated solution is a solution that has more of the solutes than the water. In this time, the acid is the solutes. Okay. Another physical property of an acid is that an acid turns blue litmus paper red. So it changes litmus paper to red. Okay. Now, another physical property of an acid is that an acid has a pH range or scale less than 7. Alright, so take note of these properties of an acid. These are general properties of an acid you have to know. Now, let's look at the concept of base. Just like an acid, a base is simply a substance that when dissolved in water, it produces a hydroxide ion as the only negative ion. Alright, hydroxide ion. This is the general definition of a base. It's a substance that dissolves in water to produce a hydroxide ion as the only negative ion. Now, let's look at the physical properties of a base. Now, just like an acid, a base has a beta test. Okay. Now, concentrated base is also what? Corrosive. When you have more of a base inside water, alright, so the solute is higher than the solvent. The solute here is the base. So when you have more of a base inside a solvent making a solution, you will see that such solution will or is concentrated because you have more of the solute than the water. Another physical property of a base is that base converts litmus paper from red to blue. So it's the opposite of acid. Acid changes litmus paper from blue to red. Base changes litmus paper from red to blue. So take notes of this. Okay. Now, one more property, physical property of a base is that a base has a pH scale or range greater than 7. Alright, so very important, guys. This is the basic information you have to know about acids and bases. Okay, one more thing you have to know is that acid reacts with base to form salt and water only. Very, very important, guys. Now let me wipe somewhere this will show you. We have hydrogen ion. Okay, reacts with hydroxide ion. Alright, so when this reaction occurs, we're going to have water, H2O, which is a neutral product. Alright, this is our liquid. This is aqueous. Okay. So we have these ions in aqueous state to produce this output, water, which is a neutral compound. Okay, alright, so guys, this is the basic information you have to know about acid and base for your chemistry. We can say that water has a pH scale of 7, alright, because it's a neutral solution. Let's call it a class here. I hope there's something interesting from this introductory video of acid and bases for chemistry. Now, if you are new to the channel, ensure you check the description of this video below. You see links to our Telegram channel. Click on it and join the Telegram channel for instant notification. Also, ensure that you are subscribed to this channel by hitting the subscribe button. For more videos like this, like, share, and comment on this video. Tell me how you feel from what you have learned from this class. If you seem to have any specific questions to ask regarding this topic, feel free to leave your question in the comment section below. And I'll be sure to give you a response. Now, click on the end screen above, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.